What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. I'm going to do a full review of Justin Copeland's brand new release from the Z Creators 3 lineup. This is Seamless Soul. Now, I'm really loving this beautiful golden juice color as well as the wonderful shade of gold on this particular cap. The collaborator name and everything is on the side, and as you can see, it's the classic Zaharoff 2-ounce or 60 ml bottle. Now, they did not go with the 120 ml release this time, but whatever it is, this is a very nice bottle design. The packaging, the box has a lot of cosmic energy, and this kind of like gives me all that vibrant positive energy from the universe, like as if it's drawing in some very good and nice vibes from the universe itself. Let's talk about the notes. On the top, you've got cardamom, anise, Timur pepper, jungle essence, grapefruit, lemon, and green apple. On the mids, you've got fir balsam, incense, cedarwood, and magnolia. And on the base, you've got amberwood, vetiver, moss, tonka bean, vanilla, and musk. Lots of interesting and aromatic notes in this particular fragrance. So what would one get from Seamless Soul when they wear this fragrance? How does it dry down? So before I proceed, I welcome you to my channel, and if this is the first time you're visiting, please make sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button if you like contents like these. And just so you know, this is not a sponsored content. Any type of information that I give you are purely my own and whatever I feel about this fragrance and the things that I've observed over the couple of days that I've worn this fragrance. Now let's begin. Once you spray this fragrance, you will be welcomed with a lot of aromatic, citrusy, and crispy notes. There's a lot of juicy, succulent thing going on in the background. Now, the citruses are really juicy and really on the citrusy side as expected. There is a lot of fruitiness to it and some tartiness too, but this is like very well balanced. It's not like too acidic or too much fruity, but it's perfectly balanced. I do feel it's one of those spicy, citrusy openings where you feel the crispy apple. So the green apple is more of, I don't know what type of green apple it is. I keep on confusing it all the time, but you know, there's this particular green apple type that's crisp, yet there's a kind of like a sour tardiness going on in the background, but it's extremely juicy. It's almost making my mouth water at this point. Okay, so let's proceed. The jungle essence, in my opinion, this is what I realize is it's a vibrant note. I believe it's one of those trademark kind of artificial notes, if I believe, but George or Justin, if I'm saying it wrong, please do correct me in the comments. But what I felt is that jungle essence is that vibrant, beautiful, vast, open kind of feeling where you have a lot of things going on. It's like a vast savanna full of all those aromatics, if that makes any sense. It's a jungle full of all those aromatics where the notes are playing, like they're playing like the flute or something, notes of the flute or something that's flowing in the air, floating in the air. It's that kind of a fleeting kind of feeling. So what I get is a very nice, calming and soothing kind of sensation when you spray Seamless Soul. As the fragrance starts drying down, what I noticed is that the fruitiness remains, the crispness from the green apple just remains all throughout the fragrance. The juicy, succulent vibe never leaves the fragrance. It never goes away. What I notice is that the fragrance starts to become a bit more balsamic with more woodiness shining through from the dry down. Now, of course, there's the presence of magnolia, but personally on my skin, I never detected any kind of like a floral component coming through. So maybe it's just my skin. Do drop a comment. Let me know if you had a whole different experience, but at least I felt there was no floral component coming through. Maybe it's there to balance out, you know, the incense, the cedarwood, and the fir balsam. So it, you know, like there's this combination of all these things, and the floral note is trying to balance out some of those dense balsamic notes into a more tolerable, soothing thing. For the drying down, what I notice is the fragrance, Seamless Soul, this one starts to become a bit more woody. It's almost like a citrusy, woody fragrance at this point. So this is like around 6 to 7 hours point where you will feel some nice creamy tonka wood with those tonka bean with that vanilla coming through. The presence of musk adds to the clean, white factor in this fragrance. I felt this the musk used in Simless Soul is not one of your like powdery or detergent lactonic kind of thing. It's more of like a clean feeling, if I may say. It's that white clean feeling that you get from a clean musk. Now, of course, the vetiver over here adds to some of that woody, earthy kind of vibe, but it's not overly done. So what I can say is that by the time you've reached like 6 to 7 hours, you're mostly smelling some very nice aromatic, spicy citruses in the air, as well as some deep dark woods with some creamy factor from that tonka bean. Now let's talk about projection and longevity. I found this fragrance to be of a low projector. In my opinion, this is something that's enjoyed more in the air, so it's not like super uber loud, but this thing just flows and goes out there. So I would say this is not one of your loudest projectors, but this is something that it just has the capability to flow out there. So this thing leaves a wonderful scent trail. So in my opinion, maybe 30 to 40 minutes, at least on my skin, that's what I experienced. 30 to 40 minutes of a solid and loud projection, after which it really tones down. But this thing keeps on wafting really nice, so it will be leaving a wonderful scent trail. Talking about longevity, I found this thing to be lasting at least with 7 to 8 sprays. This thing lasted for like around 6 to 7 hours on my skin. And this is after like I've taken a shower, applied some kind of like a moisturizer, unscented one of course, and then going with 6 to 7 sprays, sometimes 8 or 10. But the most that I got from this fragrance was like 7 hours max. By 8 hours, it's a really nice skin scent. So if you're like really intimate with somebody, only then that person can feel the presence of Simless Soul. Overall, I would say this is a very nice office friendly or enclosed space friendly kind of fragrance. Again, this is not supposed to be your super loud projector and one of those beast mode fragrances. It's rather one of those soulful kind of music. Hey, listen, man, I'm not a musician, so yeah, excuse my vocab on music, but yeah, this is something that you're supposed to enjoy intimately. That's what I felt. So Simless Soul is more of that energy, of a nice vibe that you get from a very nice song or instrumental thing going on in the background. Beautiful fragrance in my opinion. So Justin, hats off to you. This is a really nice creation, and those of you who have been following my channel, this is the first time I bought a full bottle of Justin Copeland's creation with Zaharoff. So the other two releases, I just bought Curly Scents one, but this time around I was able to buy all three, and yeah, Justin's one definitely does the job really well. So again guys, if you are looking for this particular fragrance, make sure you are not paying all those super high prices on eBay or some other groups. Just shop around, because sometimes a lot of people let go of their backup bottles or their existing bottles, their tastes change, so keep an eye. And the place where I think you would get fair prices would be on the Zaharoff's official Facebook group. The link is in the description below, as well as you can find the link on their official website, which is again in the description below. Go ahead and check them out. So drop a comment, let me know if you have tried Simless Soul by Justin Copeland, Stay Fresh Productions, collaboration with Zaharoff. This is their Z Creators 3 release. And again, if you made it this far, not subscribed yet, I humbly recommend that you please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button if you like contents like these. Don't forget to drop a comment and let me know what do you think about Justin Copeland's release this particular year. This is Simless Soul, and this is Brian's Broadcast. Once again, thank you for staying on my channel and being such a nice audience. I'll see you in the next one. Please take care, stay safe, and all the best.